his hood. He came to them niggas' hood, tripping hard in the bitch.
Damn, and Duke's already making me some money.
There you go, Duke.
Chuck sends in $20. He says, in honor of Duke the Texas Toast.
You got these motherfuckers running straight out their shoes to throw some money.
You should have joined a long time ago. All right.
Where have you been on my stream?
And Chuck probably wants to hit Talcati if you got to drop a bomb somewhere.
Oh yeah, all men and women have the right.
Oh my God, is that
it? And walked away with no bruises, no scars, didn't get shot, nothing. You didn't hurt my pride. Y'all niggas' pride was fucked up. If you watch the video and watch the comments, people will show you, nigga, you was a bum. Look at this nigga. He lost his shoe in the wake and he's scared to pick his shoe up. Look at case one. Look, this nigga tired as hell. Look at him backing up because look at me.
It's funny I'm showing this video because him and K-Swan, like this video was like years ago. And him and K-Swan supposedly, like K-Swan says they had a fight because a couple of weeks ago he got into a fight and he was really knotted up. I think I still have the clip. And they're saying that K-Swan is saying they got into another fight and he finally got his leg back. Duke is saying that's not true. You made that whole story up. So nobody really knows what happened, but supposedly him and K-Swan.
You're saying one of these 6 dudes who's running away is now claiming that they met up and fought later and he won?
Well, years later, because supposedly this fight happened like 2 to 3 weeks ago, and this video that we're watching is from like at least 20.
You cannot spread obvious fake rumors like that on
God.
on my homie Duke Farrakhan, because you know that that didn't happen. Yeah, there's no way in hell you can convince me that one of these 10 dudes that lost then again secretly off camera met up and won a fist fight.
Right, like you tied his shoe a whole lot tighter and came back.
Right, yeah, right, yeah. No, I got sweat in my eye. I couldn't see.
Called up his Nikes is what he did, because it's all about the shoes, bro.
Well, that's what he's saying, but so the story is that the K-Swan guy is on can't be out there, and so he had to retract the story because he didn't want to get caught up in situations. But Duke is saying no, that there was a female that was getting attacked and he stepped in and fought.
I don't really believe that either. Like, no, that's way too virtuous of a story. But I have to retract that shade because we did actually watch the news story about it afterwards. So that actually happened.
I'm looking to see, do I have the footage of the last fight? Hang on. Let's finish this.
I'm already in the get that nigga position. Look at all these niggas legs running. Where you niggas going? Skull. He can't even fucking breathe. You see him? This is how I'm gonna have you, but it's gonna be minus all them niggas. I'm gonna knock you out, Skull. I'm gonna knock you out. When I come to LA in June, I want to knock you out. All right? We can do it with the gloves, the MMA gloves, or whatever. But I want to knock you out.
It's nice of him to offer to play Warcraft.
So I don't have the video of the last fight.
You
But
see how apprehensive he by himself and he's scared. Like he's scared. Look, and I'm still standing tall.
see that's
Like a light pole. You dig?
like a Bigfoot.
That shit don't affect me.
There's your Texas toast.
Get some honorary Sasquatch heritage tonight, brother.
We got a
I'm-
Bigfoot and a Texas toast, or and a
It's-
Bigfoot and a Sasquatch in the house tonight.
Let's
And
go.
look, he didn't say he Texas bread. He's standing tall like Texas toast.
Bread is soft, toast isn't.
That's right.
Nah, I'm only 5'11". It's just my hat made me look taller. My
Let's
shirt.
be
When
honest.
you keep that hat on and get you some big boots, brother, that makes all the difference.
I'm in there.
Good girl.
He said Westerns will put you up
So-
another 3 inches.
so. Anyways, that's what. So he actually you know, Gilly the Kid. Do you know that guy, that rapper from New York?
The name's familiar.
So him and Gilly the Kid had a situation, and they were going back and forth for social media for a minute. At the Nipsey Hussle funeral, they had a situation. So
Does she explain the situation?
Kind of, sort of, but that's another celebrity, the one that does $1 million worth of game, and like she's just, it's like saying, it's like talking black to white people, so you really didn't understand what she was saying anyway. So it's nothing.
One thing that does disturb me about Cynthia is exactly how much slang she knows.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, because she's an appropriator. You know, if you think about it.
I love it, brother.
I'm just being honest. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, you're Latin, but the terms that you use when you talk, when you're around us, it's not of your demographic. So when you're talking to all of these white people, it doesn't make sense that you speak the way that you speak or bring the type of information that they probably ain't even watching anyway.
Did you say she was an appropriator?
He did. This man's
God damn, that's gold. That's gold.
on the spiritual level. I love this man. I'm going to subscribe to his channel and find out some other way to support him. I'm going to buy a hat just like his.
I like guys in here talking white as fuck right now. Like you're not lying, man. You got the two languages totally split, bro.
Yeah.
It's a communicator up here.
No, I'm
There's
a Gemini, man, and I'm like I say, I'm he said something about Nicolina the other day, and I was like, did he say Nicolina? I call her Nicolina because she's a bigot.
Oh, you know her?
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah, you can. I can't say none of that. You see what it says right there at the front of my name? It says Caucasian, right? And just right out the gate, man, people go hot. It's hilarious. I love it.
With that accent,
Damn. Everybody knows Nicolina. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, she used to be head over heels for me when I was across the tracks over there. So shout out to everybody over there. But yeah, she'll probably hear this and say, oh, fucking do. Yeah, whatever. You fucking took a leak on the live one day. Just nasty, man. But anyway, her husband was right in the kitchen. He was like, why are you taking a leak with him on the pod? I don't fucking know.
crazy. All right, so there's this boxing match you did against
Charles here.
Charles Harris. Who's that? Like,
He's just an amateur boxer. He was their champion.
okay.
Yeah. It was all
And
good.
old Joe, if you want to come up, we didn't watch this one before.
All right. I need to ask King Duke Faro a question, if I may.
Good.
How does one end up in a situation where we have to box you?
I would say if I could knock my beer over, we might have to go toe to toe.
Okay.
I
But
mean,
Is that what those 10 did do?
that's called a party foul, and that's a fight. That's a little different,
yeah.
I guess. But I
Well,
might be willing to box a little bit,
well,
but I
on the
don't want to
internet.
fight.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm finna get real busy, so it might have to put some money up to give me now. But
I got a question for Duke when there's time.
All right, let me read this comment. Knocky Dowdy says, "Stop the lies. Here to support King Duke, the Texas Toaster. We're here to the blaze."
Love it, bro. I love every bit of this.
Now,
I'm so glad I'm here. The second you showed up, I started restreaming. I knew this was going to be great.
did you know when you said this years ago that 10 years down the road or however long that then it would pick up and Texas Toast would become a thing? Because I think I'm going to make it a thing.
I think. Well, I made Tragedy Pimps a thing when I was over there in the Law and Order sector, whatever.
I like that. Tragedy.
Yeah, because I called what's that lady's name with the glasses? The Italian, the Italian lady.
I'm not sure.
Well, anyway, it's a lot of people over there that were tragedy pimping off a lot, like Benny Fleas, like in that sector over there, and so I coined the term tragedy pimps, and it got big over there.
I'm familiar with that phrase, and I for a while I don't do it much anymore, but for a long time I was calling myself the insanity pimp. I co-opted it and changed tragedy to insanity because, that's what we all are.
I'm interested in Duke's country music he talked about.
Well, I have some on my channel, but I'm gonna I recorded it right here on my Mac, but I'm gonna head to the studio here pretty soon and get it done. So I have some stuff.
Are you using Pro Tools?
Well, I don't know what the studio is gonna be using. I just use GarageBand. Like I got
GarageBand. Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for the donation.
I bawled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack. I got so much cheese in my pocket, they thought I was a fucking calzone.
Make sure you drop his link, Flo.
I did.
Yeah, I'm going to be.
Okay.
I mean, you could go drop his link too because you got a wrench.
Well, I'm on my phone. It's kind of hard to do.
That's funny, isn't it?
Welcome, old Joe. You got anything, or you want us to shut the fuck up and get into the fight?
It's this fellow is an interesting character. I watched a few videos on Duke afterwards. So Duke, you've been on panel with guys like Shannon Briggs.
Yeah.
You know that fellow?
Yeah, I know all of them. A lot of them boxers. I know a lot of celebrities. A lot of people.
And Briggs was trying to set you up with Charlie Zelenoff.
Yeah, that's fucking goofy. Yeah. I can't wait.
All right, I think we can watch the fight now.
I don't know who these guys are, but I don't pay attention to boxing.
Well, just let me give you a quick briefing on Charlie Zelenoff. This guy would go around and challenge. He actually challenged the world heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder, called him out, and Wilder actually showed up to fight him, which was unbelievable. And it didn't go well for this Charlie Zelenoff maniac. But Shannon Briggs also is a former heavyweight champion. He actually beat George Foreman. He fought Lennox Lewis, and Duke was on a panel with him. So George, you would know who George Foreman is.
Yeah, I'm a fan of sandwiches.
Yeah, sandwiches are great.
Texas toast sandwiches. Let's go.
Let's go. Yes. I'm never buying normal white bread again. I'm just gonna say that right now.
You know how hard it is to find like the little batch in the bread section of the Texas Toast?
I don't.
Like the whole aisle is bread, and Texas Toast has like one column.
So the struggle's real.
The struggle's real, and a lot of times they're sold out, and it takes you an hour to figure
So I
it out.
got a question. Hold on. This needs to be answered. Is it actually Texas Toast if it's not in Texas? And is normal toast Texas Toast if it happens to be in Texas?
There was nothing about that needed to be answered.
No, but it's not even toast yet. So, like, it's bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can buy it outside of Texas, and it ain't toast until you toast it.
This is why I call myself the insanity pimp.
Sorry, I apologize. I do.
You're missing the whole connotation. Yeah.
So did they offer you headgear?
No.
Goddamn man. That nigga been ready since they been rapping. That nigga mad cause Mo beat. Fuck with that nigga. Long live Mo 3. Let's go. Come on, Red Hat. Come on, get that nigga. Oh, that nigga a monster. That nigga a gorilla.
Wait a minute. Don't the other dude got headgear on?
Yeah, he's just pussy.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Wow. Oh.
How much you weigh?
At the time I was 240 at 5'11", so I was kind of overweight.
Okay, all right. You're a barrel of a man, like a freaking fire plug, bro. All right.
You're the one in the white. You're the one in the white shorts.
Yeah, I'm the one in the gray without the helmet on. He was, I think he was like maybe 6'2", probably.
Damn.
He looked huge on you.
Tell him what happened with the weigh-ins.
Oh, the dude is gonna show like in the second round. There's a guy with a white hat on and white gloves. I weighed in with him, but he was scared, so they brought their Goliath, their champion, out, who got the belt. So I only had 7 days to prepare for this, but they brought somebody who's way more experienced out to fight me, and I was just like, come on, bro. Yeah, like I've been here standing in the ring for damn near 2 hours. Like I want to fight. Like I don't care.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
So he wasn't supposed to fight this dude. He was supposed to fight someone else.
Yeah.
Is this sanctioned?
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Nope.
Like,
Oh,
what are
okay.
sanctions? What you talking about? I don't even know what you mean, man.
It was just a question.
Oh man, come on, man. You got in that ring, you gotta do it. Both weak cousins.
Hold on. I want to jump back.
Yeah.
It looked like his strategy changed immediately after that opening.
But did you hear?
If you watch,
Did you
wanna
hear
know something
Duke?
really, really interesting that I noticed when I was watching this fight is that Duke switches regularly between southpaw and orthodox stance.
Yeah.
Duke, is that a strategy of yours? Like, have you practiced that?
Yeah, that's how I really fight. Like I'm ambidextrous when I fight. So because they don't know what to do.
And did you catch? Duke said he was standing in the ring for 2 hours before this dude even showed up.
Yeah, because
Holy crap!
they were trying to tire me out because they had like 10,000 to kill me or whatever. Like some other people saying they was gonna do this and that. So when
Was you standing? Was you standing the whole time, Duke?
Yeah, I was standing the whole time because I was in the ring.
Oh,
they called me.
crap.
They said we was finna fight, so they called me out, and my security was standing behind me, and so I just said I'm gonna just go in the ring since they calling me out. So they called me out an hour and a half or so early, and then they had 5 rap concerts, 5 different groups come in and perform, and and while I was in the ring,
Kev,
brother,
fellas?
Did he just do the?
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, no, he's got a fire.
Got out of here. He like, oh shit, Kev is here.
He is quick.
No, my bad. I was
swerved right out of here.
Nah,
what up, Duke?
Kev, you strong.
Marathon Kev.
So I was standing in the ring, and whoever promoted they was like, this is the main event. They made me the main event even after. But anyway, 5 different groups performed, so I was just standing in the ring. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they trying to wear your ass down just from standing.
And so when it was time to fight, they switched the fighter. And so I'm just like, what? Well, fuck it, man. Come on, bro. Like, y'all taking too long, man. What's up, man? And that's just.
Did you mix that motherfucker or what? Did you mix him?
But watch this. So I jumped it back to the very beginning, but right at I want to see up front because it looks like the dude that he's fighting changed his strategy to a defend and wait strategy after that opening.
Yeah.
Rope a dope.
Whole lot of bullshit popping out, goddamn me. This for the belt. This for the belt, goddamn me. That nigga been ready since they been rapping. That nigga mad because Meade.
You got the headgear on.
Fuck with that nigga. Long live Meade. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Red Hat. Come on. Get that nigga. Oh, that nigga a monster. That nigga a gorilla.
Kev, they didn't offer him headgear.
You got in that ring, you gotta do it. Both weak cousins ready to kill a nigga. Look at him. This is ring water, motherfucker. Oh, look at that nigga want to fight. Oh, man, that nigga. Come on, fight back, bro.
Fight back.
What puss? What a puss!
Fighting back, though.
Awesome. This is the physical reaction of I didn't know it was going to be like this.
Yeah.
Yep. And Kev, they didn't even offer Duke a headgear. They just put him in the ring without it. And he's not even a professional, are you, Duke?
Nah. Just Street Fighter.
I know this nigga
Damn.
ain't no goddamn professional Street Fighter.
Hey man, come on now. Get a nigga, fuck your baby mama, nigga. You better get on that nigga. You want some that stimmy? You want some that stimmy? You better get on his ass. Look. Hey, look at the boy. He reading them. He reading them. Oh shit. Oh shit. And they got that detail haircut. Look. They got that detail haircut. That nigga come from the ring, penitentiary style. Hey, man, my kid could get in school for that. Penitentiary rules in effect. Penitentiary rules in effect. Hit that nigga on his toe. Step on his toe. Step on his toe. Oh, come on, Rich. Come on, nigga. Come on now. And nigga, that body hurt, nigga. Oh, he mad now. And look at the referee, don't know what's going on. The referee smoking weed. The referee smoking weed. It's a whole lot of wood shit. A whole lot of wood shit. Come on. You got him, nigga. Take, hold on. Jab a little. No, put that nigga got a shit. That nigga trying to finish it. Hit him on that haircut there. Hit him on that haircut there. With all that hair, hit him right there. With all that hair, hit him right there with all that hair. Look, that nigga been smoking weed. That beard looking like coochie hair. If the ladies cut their hair on their coochie, why you got a beard? Why?
Yeah, you freaked him out.
Yeah, but he realized that I didn't have no real boxing technique inside the ring, so he just did what he's been trained to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think you
Tuck and turn. Yep.
yeah, and then the
threw
ring
for a
was real
loop.
bouncy. I couldn't really stay on the ground.
You threw him for a loop, being able to go ambidextrous like that.
Yeah, and that's just how my mind worked. Like if I gotta switch, my legs are just gonna switch automatically.
Right, you're leading.
Yeah, I'm just
you're
cutting you
leading
off.
shots.
Yeah.
Do you do other things ambidextrously?
What else can I do?
Can you jerk it both hands?
I knew they was coming in with some pause shit.
Some
Nah.
No, that's why.
Yeah.
You are so fucking out of reality. You're so stupid. It doesn't make sense.
Pause, but I'm old school, man. I'm shit, you know.
Like I can shoot a bow and arrow left-handed, and I can play pool left-handed. For whatever reason, those two
I can
things.
play pool. I can play pool left-handed. Not
What
bad.
about your feet, Flo? Do you like
darts.
if you rode a skateboard?
Darts
Could you switch
left-handed?
feet?
I ain't never
First of all, I'm too old and fat to ride a skateboard. Let's get that clear.
What about darts? What about darts, motherfucker? Oh, darts left.
No, I'm right-handed with darts.
Sort of.
The hands and the feet.
Compete left-handed.
Hey, shit!
But
I can drink
keep this
with
in
both.
mind. I do own a dartboard.
I can drink with both hands. So
That's damn true. Right, dude.
It matters.
The hands and the feet are
circle
two
back
totally
and
different
catching a beat.
areas.
Yeah, I hear you. I think that I don't think I switch my feet up much. I mean, if it's something like the first time I snowboarded, I could do it either way because I hadn't established any muscle memory yet.
Right. Well, see,
Yeah,
what you're
exactly.
watching in his fighting, I mean, you could call it a technique if he improved on it, but I mean, he's switching his lead.
yeah,
And what that does is it gives him a whole arm swing. It gives him a whole body swing both ways twice. So he's getting double.
yeah.
There
getting
is
double.
a downside to it, though. That
Right.
moment you switch your feet is the very moment he will knock you out if he's a professional boxer.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I got a brother.
But let me
They
point
got
out
a
a
brother with a Don. He got a Don King wig.
yeah. He's
Not his own pimp. Like, I love it.
Yeah, but you know,
Well,
another fighter that was
hilarious.
very successful with switching lead feet and doing that same technique that he honed it in was Chuck Liddell.
oh yeah, I love Chuck.
Oh man, he's good.
Knockout King.
Mm-hmm.
My mom says proof is in the progress. Money's not an object. Busy than a motherfucker. You know how my job get. Barking up the wrong tree. You know how the dogs
Look
get.
at the hair on that.
Nigga know what that nigga a monster. That nigga from Oak Cliff and South Dallas. He got that nigga Oak Cliff, America, and South Dallas. And a little north. That nigga, everybody got Adidas gonna win, I guess. Look,
Yeah,
but they all got Adidas on.
Okay. Niggas, what did niggas be saying? Scratch.
Oh, scratch. Get him, nigga. Why you have oh, you got him. Come on, Polo shirt. You doing it for Polo? Got horns. Got horns in his nose, nigga.
Oh, that's good.
One down.
Come on, Polo shirt. Come on, Polo shirt. With your Nike socks. Shit.
So right here, this shit's sketchy as fuck. Look at Don King or whatever his name is. Watch it. He's distracting him. That dude's over there distracting him.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. That's some sucky bullshit there, bro.
Oh, bro.
And the ref let it go down.
Do you guys know T3 the polar bear?
No.
No.
Right,
no.
we're gonna do this. T3.
Yo, what up, man?
What's going on?
Shit, chilling, man.
I got the banner up because I don't know you, and we've been porn bombed, so I'm just wondering.
Nah. Hey, I ain't coming to porn bomb you. I don't know why Duke Faro would say he don't know me.
Huh?
Well, that's awkward.
Huh?
No, I know who you are. I just didn't say anything. It don't.
Okay.
It sound like you two niggas got an issue.
I saw he posted y'all. Huh?
Sound like y'all got an issue.
No, we don't got no issue. I just chose not to say anything. He can talk for himself.
We got a long history, me and Duke Faro. He shared y'all's link, and I saw Kentucky on there, and I came up here. I'm from Kentucky, dog.
Whereabouts?
I'm from Louisville.
That's where I'm at.
Oh, wow.
For real?
Yeah, I'm 5 minutes from Louisville in southern Indiana.
Okay, yeah. You in Jeffersonville?
On the other side, Harrison County.
Okay, yeah.
The other bridge.
Yeah, shit. I see y'all up here looking at this this whole lot of woods where this dude was boxing and stuff. Yeah, you probably never heard of me, but I'm saying I'm real big in that Mo 3 sector.
Well, no, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
How come you wasn't up in that boxing ring beating this nigga ass? Because neither one of these niggas can fight.
Shit.
we got a lot of.
Listen to Kev.
The fuck?
Hey,
been up there beating these niggas'
Duke
asses,
Farrell been
Polar.
getting
What's
beat
up?
up. Duke Farrell been getting beat up a lot. He got beat up the other week.
Oh, that's what happened with the backside of that fade. That's how niggas
Duke
the backside
Farrell
of that
gets
fade
beat up all the time.
Yeah, that
That's
ain't
you
true.
saying?
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah, I ain't buying that.
And
What
Cynthia,
you mean
welcome.
by that, Polar?
Hi guys, hi gentlemen. Fuck you,
Oh, it's the it's the one that
Here we
wants
go.
to what was the word? I can't remember the word.
Appropriate.
Yeah, the appropriator.
Even
You
though
gotta
it's my
change your name.
culture, even though it's my culture and it's how I was raised and where I've worked and the people I hang around, somehow it's appropriate.
You're Mexican.
Oh,
But I
so
don't
now she
hang
mad.
around a lot of Mexicans.
Well, that's the problem.
No, it's not.
You
They
telling
all
me
got
you're
deported.
Mexican?
They all got deported.
Cynthia, do they have a
Oh
lot of
my
Texas
God.
toast there?
Yes, I don't. Do y'all don't have KC toast, Kentucky toast, Polar?
No.
Y'all
No.
don't for real. Y'all don't have that.
France and Texas are the only places with their own
Kentucky
toast.
She's a wannabe.
Why are we
That's
talking
what she
about
is.
toast right now? You got two niggas, like one with the
That's
shirt off,
Duke.
getting his ass whooped. What we talking about
Duke
toast?
is the Texas toast. Duke is the Texas toast. You
Polar
didn't
bear.
know that, Kev?
He's
Polar
also
What's up, baby? What's up,
Spirit.
baby?
Chilling. No, they asked who just joined the panel. I said Polar Bear. Polar Bear is pretty. He's in the Mo 3 sector, and he had a hot series for a while called The War in Dallas.
Yeah. I
heard that
started the
shit.
Mo
Really?
3 segment.
Never
I started
heard
the
of
Mo
it.
3 segment,
That's
man.
not
let me say
true,
this.
Polar. That's not
Let me
true.
say this. Let me say this.
I started the Mo
Until
3 segment.
I know.
That's not
No, you
true.
didn't. You did not. I did.
That's
But watch this. The reason why his channel or his segment like flopped is because we found out that he burglarized somebody and he was jacking off to whatever
what?
Why
inside
you saying
the
I flopped though? Why you saying I
What?
flopped, bro?
house. Because you should have just came up here cordially and just
Fuck.
network, but
Nah, nigga.
you don't know how to network.
Nah, nigga. Hey,
You don't know how
from
to
the start, you
network.
should have said,
I
yeah,
could have
I
been.
know Polar Bear.
I'm
You
not
should have said,
finna
I
give
know
it.
Polar Bear from the start, bitch
I
ass
don't
nigga.
have to. I don't
Polar
have to.
bear, polar bear. Hold on. Can we let's watch the rest of the boxing thing? And
Yeah, all right.
all
Did
right.
y'all get to the part yet where
I
a
told
whole
you
lot
these
of
niggas
Woods
don't
talked
like
to
each other.
Duke?
I told you.
Cynthia, this ain't your
Cut the energy
sector.
off
Let
rip.
them be.
Niggas don't fuck with each
No,
other.
did y'all get to the part where whole lot of Woods talked to Duke yet to distract him from the fight?
Yeah, that's just where we're at.
Yes, we
Okay.
just watched that.
Duke's his
Because I
own
was at the
man.
fight too. That's why I'm saying it. And he's right. They did have him up in the ring for a long
They
ass
let
time.
Mexicans in there?
Yes.
What the
I
hell?
couldn't believe it. He vouched for me.
Damn, what's wrong with them people? Oh,
That's crazy
shit.
that the ref allowed that.
Yep.
What
I'd
the
punch Don. I'd punch that Don King fella.
That's a whole lot of
Yeah, but
Woods.
just because bro said something to him in his ear don't mean pause it. So Don King said something to Faro in his ear, and then all of a sudden Faro started getting mixed. Like,
Yeah,
what?
because he
that ain't
I
got
didn't.
nothing to do with the goddamn rep, bro. You just started getting mixed. You still could have been
No.
thrown back.
Hey, who is that? The guy under me?
Yeah,
Kev.
Oh well, yeah,
That'd be
he
Kev.
did. He did distract me, fam. He distracted me. I didn't even see the guy standing in front of me.
So why is he
but he
like
just
what's
started
his
mixing
involvement?
you though.
What?
Hey,
Say
this
that
is
again.
his event. Whole lot of Woods has an event called Hands Up, Guns Down. And at this particular event, he had
Yeah, I
invited
ain't gonna
content
interrupt no
creators.
more. Y'all do your commentary. I'll talk when at the end. Go ahead.
My fault,
In other
bro.
words,
My fault. My
he
fault.
No,
wants to
you good,
know.
fam, because you don't know me or you don't know the situation. So I'm not gonna interrupt your natural response to it. So go ahead.
All right.
I know this nigga though.
Let's watch. We know that you know him. Let's watch this, and then we'll comment at the end. But first,
Just get to the money part, all right? Just get the money part done.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
But just real quick.
Now, who wants your baby mama, nigga? Come on, Paulo, man. All right, nigga. Come on, Paulo, look. Paulo got a strategy. Paulo got a strategy. Ooh, that nigga. You fuck my baby mama, nigga. You fuck my baby mama. I'm trying to get this stimulus, nigga. I'm trying to... Hey, win, lose, or draw. I appreciate them niggas, everybody following her because they ain't using.
so who won? Did you win? Did they call
Nobody
it?
won.
Nope, he lost. He lost.
Nobody won.
Nobody won.
How does nobody win?
I mean, he
Definitely
kept
won
the
that
belt,
fight
but
from what I'm watching.
Yeah, they
definitely
didn't.
won that fight.
No, he didn't win. How can you punch somebody in the back of the head, fam? That's a point off. And then it's only 2 rounds.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you definitely won that fight from my perspective, like watching this shit. Like,
Yeah,
what
but
the fuck?
but the whole thing was they already had an agenda on me coming anyway. So I wasn't supposed to win. They was trying to hurt me. They was trying to do all kind of stuff. It's bigger than just a boxing match. So you know,
Chuck.
it is what it is.
And Chuck, the guy in the wig, it's actually his event. He's the one that put it together. Does boxing down here in Dallas, and this is something he did it another year. He hasn't done it in like 2 years.
But Duke was standing in the ring for 2 hours before the fight. What the
Yeah, I was
hell?
tired. Fuck,
Yeah,
fam.
he
I
was.
was tired as hell, fam. Like shit. Yeah, I was tired.
I'd take them all though.
I'm getting too much money.
Rude Mudcrab with $5 says Hornet awaits a reply from Flow Daddy. Notice him, senpai. If I keep ignoring the message, will I keep getting more donos? That's my question. But I saw it, and somebody's got feedback bad. I think that's you, Dr. Dowdy. But yeah, I'll respond to him after the stream. Thank you for the dono. And then Chuck says, I'll take all these guys. And we believe him. The only way Chuck's gonna come out on top is if he does it like this.
Fucking hate
Yeah,
clowns.
yeah, damn right, Flo. That's how I play. I play for keeps.
That shit's wild.
I play for keeps.
You threw me. You know that I can't get away with anything on YouTube, right, Flo? And then you had the other skit where he just throwing some tables around and shit, and I'm like, yeah, I've lived vicariously through the clown. And then he pulls that one. Right, damn, dude. You know, Kentucky's after me.
And welcome, Nakia. I muted you because you had some feedback, but welcome. Happy to have your thoughts if you got them.
I'm sorry. Hello, guys. Hello. How y'all doing?
Hello there, young lady.
I'm here
Welcome.
I'm here in support of the Texas Toast Burn Master King Duke.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Are you from Texas?
I'm from Memphis, but I live in Texas. Yes, I do.
Did y'all
Memphis. Yeah, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee. You know what it is. What you
Hell
say?
yeah. I'm not too far from you.
Memphis toast or anything like that?
Do we have Memphis toast?
Yeah.
Only
toast.
Texas and France. That's it.
Yeah.
Really?
Texas toast. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
French toast is actually Texas toast with egg on it.
Yeah, the best French toast is Texas toast.
Yeah.
That's for the gay. That's for the gay people.
Toast is just bread that's cooked to perfection. That means that you burn it and you master it. That's all it is. Texas toast. Burn it up to.
Wow. Yeah. And Lauren sends in $5. She says Texas toast.
I'm just
baby.
saying, like, if people coming on here,
I'm excited. We got a Memphis girl up here.
Game's over, losers. I have all the money. Compare your lives to mine and then kill yourselves.
Why are you coming on here hating and throwing shots? If you're going to throw shots, then you need to throw them in the ring, you know? So, you know.
Who, me? That's interesting. So, hold on. So, you came up here in defense of Duke Faro because, what's the brother name? T3? Because T3 came up here?
Polar Bear.
Polar Bear.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
He just a fuck nigga, fam. That's
Wait a
all.
minute.
That's
Wait a
why-
minute.
that's
Before
why
you
they-
call him a fat nigga, like, can we hear what's the brother's grievance? Like, can he air his
That's why I
grievance
ain't
out
say
before you
nothing
just call him a
like
fuck nigga?
Because he is.
Yes, he
fam.
did.
Like, if you know who he is, and you gonna learn who he is since he did that. I'm gonna show you who he is.
But I'm like,
Oh,
why
no
does it matter?
problem.
Why
But let
does
the
it
brother
matter?
speak for himself.
Yeah,
Nigga
that's what
ain't got
I'm
he
saying.
ain't being able to say
But
like
man,
2 sentences.
It doesn't matter, fam. The thing is, he's a fuck nigga, fam. So that's if I don't fuck with you, I'm not. What the fuck I'm gonna say something for?
Why would I
No
acknowledge
problem.
you?
No
Yeah,
problem.
man.
This is my trip though.
Fuck with you,
You
nigga.
got the fan club coming up here at this point in time,
I mean, that's
and bro
what
ain't been
comes
able to
with-
say like
Right,
2 sentences
right.
Yeah, that's what comes.
So
with-
what's up? Like, let bro air his grievances
Yeah, that's
out
what
before the
comes with
fan club come out, start taking
Yeah,
up for your
I mean,
ass.
these are people who just supported this channel. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, fam.
Who supported
No
my
problem.
channel?
Well, let the nigga talk.
Who supported my channel?
I'm not talking about you, fam. Like, who
Oh,
the
okay.
fuck- that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about you, Polar Bear. What's the problem? What's going on, brother?
Fucking goofy ass niggas, fam.
Real quick,
We just
bounties are in
met, dude.
Come down.
bounties
to
are in
Texas,
effect. Hold on. Bounties are in effect. Chris and Duke are off limits since I invited them specifically. But everybody else on panel can be dropped or revived for $1 a minute. I'm $2 a minute, but you can't kick me off my own panel. Somebody was trying to get in. just a minute ago, but the panel is full right now. So if you want a spot, you got to drop somebody.
$5 minimum.
So what's great about flow states is none of us need to bring that here, regardless if we have history or not. We're in a whole new place networking. It's like sometimes you just gotta leave shit at the door and just enjoy the party you're at, and that applies to me as well.
Amen, sister.
Shut up. You hate me.
Sometimes things
I
can get a
don't
little
hate
messy
you.
too.
Follower here.
Well, let's not pretend like shit don't get messy up here, Cynthia. You know,
Oh, for
let's
sure.
not act like that.
Not on the first, like y'all don't understand this fight that they're having right now.
I don't understand it either. That's why I'm trying to
You
throw it
don't
over the polar
understand
bear
it
so
either.
we can get
I do
can we get a brother
understand
to
it. I
floor?
was around when it was happening.
Well, shit,
Yeah,
he don't
Cynthia,
understand it.
Cynthia, you was, and you remember back when I
Yeah.
didn't even know Duke, but Duke flagged my channel trying to take it down. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's the one who
Some
flagged you,
coward
fam.
shit.
So what the
On
she
some
flagged
coward
you,
shit.
fam?
At
It
that
wasn't no
time, bro,
coward
you know
shit.
you weren't doing things
No.
right. At that time, you know you were
Exactly.
using
You
everybody's
can't use my
video.
content without my
Yeah,
permission,
you were
fam.
using
Bro,
can't do
all right,
that.
so hey, all I did was post you talking on Instagram about this same fight they showing right now.
That's not
And
what
you
you
flagged
did,
my
fam.
channel for that, bro?
That's not what started the
I was
fight.
doing
That's not what
promo
you
for
did.
you. I was doing promo for you, and you
All right,
flagged my
I'm going
fucking
on
channel,
mute. Y'all
dog.
got it.
No, that's not accurate.
Then
You're
I
not.
doxed his ass. Then
We're
I
talking
doxed him and put all his
about more
information out there because YouTube send people
marathon
send you their
cast.
information when you flag them.
Shit.
So I put all his information out there. That's why he really got an issue with me, dog.
So what is it that you were trying to resolve, or are you just?
No, I'm not trying to resolve nothing. I just came over here because I finally saw some bloggers or people on the internet from Kentucky. I thought I was the only one.
Mm.
That's
Well,
it.
earlier in the stream, we covered some crazy corruption with the county cops down there in Meade County.
Yeah. I saw that on there, and Duke Faro shared your live. I'm subscribed. I'm subscribed to Duke and everybody in the Mo 3 sector. So I saw it, and I just saw the Kentucky. I just came up. I'm not up here to argue with Duke. I'm not up here to fight with nobody. I ain't up here to do nothing but make connections with people who are from my area. Know what I'm saying?
Right on. Well, I'm happy to make connections. You're welcome to stay. I like to have you, but I did invite Duke up, and so I don't want him to just get rushed with people on my panel. So
No, I'm not doing that.
All right, right on.
I figure when you said my name, you would have said, "Yeah, I know, dude," and I know, dude, you know what I'm saying, he a good dude. You know what I'm saying? The dude didn't say nothing. He act like he didn't know. I ain't think you was gonna let me up because didn't nobody say they knew me. But I, you know what I'm saying? That he know me. You know what I'm saying, we got a long history, but you know, whatever issue he got with me, that's him.
A shady character.
What the fuck is in that?
It's his. Is it a protein shake?
That's the sardine.
Oh, that's that damn.
Smoothie.
Oh my god.
You want to see it
Man,
again? Yeah.
No,
who the hell's that fine looking woman in the
dog.
lower right corner, Flo?
Chuck, if you're any creepier, I'm gonna have to drop you for free.
Dude,
Is
it's
that
usually
the-
the problem.
Is she the one from Memphis?
I don't give a fuck. I can already tell you that now, but go ahead.
Did Duke leave?
Yes, Duke left.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. So I guess
Duke is
he gonna make
coming
me
back.
being here a
I feel
big
bad.
I'm gonna
Let's
sound
get
like
Duke
a
back.
YouTube newbie here, but is there a pretty big sector for like YouTube channels about MMA and boxing, stuff like that?
Oh, that's the Mo 3 sector, I think.
It's Flame Fearless.
Oh,
That's
it's Mo,
Duke's buddy. That's
Mo
Duke's
3.
buddy.
That's what you know.
What up, though?
Yeah, Flame. Yeah, he's part of Duke's crew. He's the one that's video I was watching yesterday.
All right, I'm gonna step out and let Duke drop back in.
Okay.
Later. Hey, Flame. Welcome.
What up, though, Cynthia?
Chilling like a villain.
But I think
It's
that we got
interesting.
things. I think we got things mostly wrapped up. Like anybody's welcome here, but I'm not really trying to drag in old beef right now. I'm not necessarily. Well, yeah.
Well, I can tell you the story, Kev. I was trying to tell Marathon Kev the story and just kind of give you a part of how this originally started with between Polar and Duke and other people in the Mo3 sector.
Polar just
Flo
out
just
here clout chasing. That's it.
Flo
No,
just
he
said
brought out.
make this a thing
So
on your
what
show,
happened?
dog.
So what happened? Polar at the time.
Flo just said he didn't
Hold
want
on.
that over here.
I did, but
Yeah,
go
so
ahead. Go ahead.
Polar had an amazing series, guys. It was called War in Dallas. Like this shit was rivaling what
Oh
DJ
shit, I heard of that
Academics.
shit before.
Yeah,
I
what
think I
DJ
watched some of that
Academics
shit.
was doing at the time. That shit was fire. And he was doing it. But what he was doing, what was the foul part about it, is he was taking everybody's live and everybody's clip without their permission. And he was making this story and he wasn't giving people credit and he wasn't telling people, hey, I'm going to use this. He just did it and he was getting a hell of numbers. But the thing was, is he even wasn't from Dallas. So a lot of
Hold
people.
on, Cynthia. Real quick, I got Sick 2210. Do you know?
No, I do not know who that is.
All right, Sick, give me the middle finger, real quick. All right, you're not gonna porn bomb me or anything?
No.
Seems a little.
He's cammed up.
Get this word. Who is that? I don't know who he is.
No, you're
But
my
that doesn't mean
subs.
nothing.
You're my subs, and I'm trying to remember where you're from. I saw you was live. And
So that's so Marathon Kev. That's just kind of where, and so eventually everybody, Polar lost all of those videos, and but then I think recently he started making a comeback again with them. I'm not sure if he's doing the same thing or if he's doing it differently.
So there's something called fair use to where I don't gotta let you know I'm using your video as long as I'm telling a story and putting my own twist on what you said. So it wasn't like I was just using people audio. No, I actually showed them your page, told them who you were. Anybody content that I use, and there's a such thing called fair use. Now, everything was new in Dallas, so a lot of these bloggers didn't really know anything about YouTube. So I'm saying I was a little bit early in the game, and I guess they just still want to hold it against me. I didn't come over here to talk about that. I just came over here to connect with people who are from Kentucky because I'm actually a good blogger. I actually have a following. I actually get 500 to 800 people in my live anytime I go live. I'm actually a good blogger with content who has something to offer. You know what I'm saying? Duke Faro can't get 10 people in his live stream, but he's running around carrying these bones and still being negative about some shit that happened 4 or 5 years ago. Like, I didn't come up here to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I come up here to meet new people who are from Kentucky who blog. I never seen nobody from Kentucky also blog. Never.
Well, I'm the one from Kentucky, Polar.
You?
More than happy to, yeah.
Okay.
I'm more than happy to collab with you. My last channel was 72,000 subs, I think, something like that. And
yeah,
you've probably seen some of the work I've done in Kentucky and Louisville. I covered government misconduct. We did a whole lot with Breeway. I've covered a lot of Louisville shit, man.
Yeah.
It's called For Public Safety.
So I've been wanting to get into the Kentucky content, but I can never find anybody else who kind of cares about the stuff that I care about to work with me to build something in Kentucky, because people in Kentucky, they not really on YouTube like that. You know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of Twitter and Facebook,
yeah.
I mean, you probably know a lot of the same people I do, but you're
EOD 696 is in your area too.
Because
is
people in Kentucky
Yep, he sure is.
Use the internet.
And I think Dr. Nakia wanted to say something. She asked in private chat, can she say something?
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Well, it's my first time here. I really like it. You all are so live. I like your energy. I'm just here to support just everyone. I love YouTube way more than other social media platforms. And the whole scenario is coming on to network and to partner and to meet and greet and to be in a whole this social networking is not throwing shots, I would suppose. And like he said, he doesn't want to collaborate on anything of old and anything that's creating sabotage or business. And I think the young lady, I think Miss Cynthia, she explained it so well. And we appreciate that. I'm just a psychologist that loves to bring peace. I do support Duke. I support everyone. You all have a new follower here as well. And the whole thing is someone not knowing you or someone that's like not even an issue of the matter here. What they were talking about, it was an invited guest spotlighting the highlights of the things in their media and platform. But yeah, you all keep on plowing strong. You all keep on doing what you do. I hope that you all get everything that you get to make a solution. Unity is not being in a place of making fixtures and factuals about yourself. It's about being together and making a collaboration. So that's all I wanted to say. And also the fact of the matter that fair use also has a due process with law infringement and also taking
Here
someone.
she go. Here
Hold on,
she
let her
want to
go.
beef with me
Let her
for
go. Let her
Faro.
go.
No, I'm not.
You
Duke
want to
said
beef
that
with
he
me
got
for
a
Faro?
phone
Whoa,
call.
whoa,
What's
whoa,
up,
No,
man?
whoa.
Hang on.
What's
I'm
up?
not beefing
Hold
with you,
up.
Polar. I don't know you, sir. I'm just speaking facts because I am a legal advocate. I am a pre-law major, and I am someone that goes strictly by law, especially with entertainment and media, because I do pageants, entertainment, and in the industry as well. I was just stating if you're going to know the facts of what you're using, and because Miss Cynthia is playing it so well, as I said, that you have to make sure that you know the legal due process of what you're doing because social media wouldn't reject or take you down if it was legal and do within the process of the penal codes of that ordinance. And so, yeah, you all have a great night. I'm here to support, and I really like your channel.
Appreciate it. And if you got a channel, if you want to put your link, and this is the same for everybody who's new up here. If you have a channel, you want to put your link backstage, I'll share it in the main chat.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining.
I have a new channel.
Oh, Duke said that he got a phone call, but the panel was full.
I suddenly need to be psychoanalyzed so hard.
Did she
we
leave?
got, yeah, she left. We got a spot
Damn.
now. She probably left because of you exactly, Chuck. You specifically, I'm
Right,
sure.
Chuck?
Oh hell no! Us
Come on,
Tennessee people, us Tennessee people are tight.
Chuckles
left because Polar. She left because Polar always hating whenever somebody give they flowers
Oh my
to Duke.
God. Oh my God, dog.
Oh no, Chuck was
forgive me,
Chuck
y'all.
was
I
putting
had
out the I'll put you in the ditch out back vibes, man.
Oh well,
that's crazy,
I sure
Chuck.
didn't
You gotta
mean
chill
that.
out, bro.
Hey, forgive me, y'all. I had a phone
I
call.
found it pretty amazing that she was here.
Fuck.
Somebody drop Chuck. It's $1 a minute.
Chuck, drop
Oh
yourself.
my god. Okay, bye.
Now he's gonna rage quit.
He'll pay for his own drop, though.
That's so cute. Yeah, he'll go drop $5 in the bucket. He might be back.
He'll be back in 5 minutes after he drops 5.
Right? He'll go pee, get him a cup of coffee. He'll be back.
Yeah, he
He's
got
like
his
a
little.
case
He
of her.
made his display.
All right, what are we gonna do now?
Okay, so I'm trying to remember how I come across your channel with I subbed to you or you subbed to me, but you show
I
up
have
every
seen
time in
you
my
before.
You are robot
I
edition
don't
right
remember
now, my
where,
boy.
but I have seen you before. Like, I may have just been in chat or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know but you said you got a notification, so you're subbed to me. If you put it, like I said, put a channel backstage if you got one, and I'll drop it in the main chat, and I'll sub up myself. But so now that was basically what I had. I did when I was digging around. I saw, and it makes sense now. I didn't realize that the dude with the hair was a promoter. Because I saw an interview with him where he's getting asked about that fight and what he thinks about that. Is the Businessman Entertainment his channel?
No, that's another boxer promoter. He sets up fights too. He sponsored Woods fight as well, so he does that.
So do you feel like and maybe this is the wrong question. Do you feel like that distraction was intentional, or it just sort of happened and it was unintentional?
It was intentional, and he tried to say it wasn't. His response was, "You're supposed to protect yourself at all times." Well, I mean, I didn't know what the hell was going on at them. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't. When you're talking, I didn't know he was going to be standing right there when I turned around. So that's all.
What did he say to you?
I don't even remember. I don't know what he was saying. I couldn't hear. It was so loud in there. The guy on the mic, he had headgear on. The dude with the microphone that was talking, the MC, he's the one that had the headgear on that I should have been wearing, but it was just loud. It was just overwhelming, all the noise. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
it was a
crazy.
lot.
That only when the guy had the headgear on, you didn't have shit on. That was weird.
Well, I mean, that was their plan.
Duke actually ended up with a concussion from this event.
Yeah, y'all seen when I was on the ropes and he hit me in the back of the head. Well, he hit me another time after that. I didn't know that I had a concussion or it was coming on until after I got back to Florida. But I had hit some CBD with my older sister or whatever, so I wasn't
Right.
thinking nothing of it. But
Is there
I
like
was.
is there a post fight interview?
No.
So
Is
there's
there?
there's I haven't
think so.
There's an
Well, they
interview.
did interviews. He did. Here, I'll find it. Charles Harris. He did a post interview. He did. You just look up his
Okay.
name, Charles Harris, and Duke Fair.
Hang on. I just
So
dropped
here's-
Coda and Duke's channels in the main chat, guys, if y'all were interested in following either one of these gentlemen.
And
what do I look up, Duke? Duke. What do I look up? Oh, here it has it. My bad.
Hold on, Chuck. This shit ain't gonna play with me. You know what? You're getting 24-hour timeout.
Chuck.
Like, try to play hardball with me.
What?
Pause.
What? Chuck is just being an asshole.
Is he messing with you? Is he taking it seriously?
Who, me?
Chuck, is he taking that seriously?
Oh,
I think he is, but you know what?
Yeah, phone call.
I'll leave it alone for now and assume that he's not and that he's joking. But yeah, don't play that hardball with me. This is the one thing I found. This was in the recommendations when I looked that up earlier. And this is the dude. I saw that down there, the thumbnail. I was like, oh shit, that's the guy that was at ringside. You know, how can you miss that hair?
Yeah.
But this is him talking about that fight.
Back to the Charles situation. What I rate Charles' performance on that last fight, I rated a 7, or maybe even a 6.5.
My bad, that was the wrong question. What was your Ray Charles' performance versus Duke Faro?
Motherfucker look like a T-Boo Dave Chappelle.
he's Don King.
Bro got the Jaguar emblem on the top of that cane.
Duke performance, I rate maybe a 6.5 to a 7.
Where do you get that thing? It's or us?
He probably made it.
And this is all Farnsworth Bentley Don King edition.
Y'all both are Charles. You think Duke performed better than you?
Oh,
Sorry.
Not bad.
Oh shit.
I shared it. Hey, I shared it on my community wall.
Mm.
On my community post. I just shared his post. Him talking about it. Charles Harris.
Right on.
Yeah, he actually hit me up when I went to the hospital. He checked on me, so he a good dude.
Oh,
is he a boxer too?
Who?
Yeah.
Wood.
A whole lot of Woods.
He was. He fought the same dude, but he lost because he threw his arm out or something and lost
The
that fight.
same.
Yeah, he has a physique on him.
Yeah,
he's cut.
This is it. This is where the dude with the hair fights Charles
here he is,
same.
yeah.
He finna fight somebody with the hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he takes the hair off for it.
I just wanted to pop in and say hello to you, man, because I don't think I ever talked to you. But whatever.
It was a cool event, but he said it wasn't profitable. He said he lost
drop
money
out.
on.
All right, hey, thank you for joining. I dropped your link in the main chat. Come back again.
Yeah, y'all have a good one, man.
You too.
It was
God
a
bless,
cool
bro.
event that whole lot of
Yeah.
Woods had, but he was saying it wasn't profitable though.
It seemed like a lot of people there for it not to be.
There was a
profitable.
lot, and it was a beautiful event.
It was all streamers too.
A lot of
It's like the
YouTubers.
precursor to the shit that's going on Twitch right now. They had a
Yeah,
nice
I've been doing that for years, man. Like what Casanav's doing, man. We've been doing
Yeah.
that for the longest.
What happened on
say.
Twitch? No.
Oh man, that's the Charleston White shit. That was the Twitch, you know.
Oh
that you was
yeah.
watching The other night. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how this
You
whole thing
niggas-
led in because we reviewed the Charleston White Island Boy fight. I don't know, a couple days ago.
I think T Polar had some questions. He's in the back chat asking when can he ask questions.
Come
Yeah,
off
yeah.
your mic, bro.
Go ahead. You got the floor.
Can you give me 1 second? I didn't think you was gonna come to me that fast. Hold it.
Okay, yeah. Just let me know when you're ready. But that's him. That dude right there. That's
Hold on. Look at that
Wait,
7
what?
minute belly. Hold on.
I think.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's the dude with the hair.
Okay.
Man, he
Right
pretty
there.
good.
Him?
Yep. Right.
No, that's not a whole lot of woods. No,
It can't be. Yo,
It's
that's
not.
ain't
No,
way.
it's he's
That's
got
it right there.
the dress shirt on.
Yeah.
That nigga was
With the
skinny
hair.
as fuck.
Well,
Bro,
man,
you're
I'm
But
retarded. I don't know.
There's a video of him at a boxing match because he does. Yeah, he looks. He's not in his hair. He's in
I
his
don't
wig.
even know who this is that's fighting him then, but the one of the fighters is the Charles guy, the other guy.
Yeah, so I have the video that Duke. I'm about to put it backstage for you right now.
So I have a question for people that are in this genre. Do y'all get flagged a lot by YouTube for?
Nah, I don't think so now because all their videos stay up.
That's wild.
Yeah, them videos been up for a
I
long
can't get away with
time.
nothing on my channel.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
even,
but you've got the most dedicated gang of haters I think I've ever seen on YouTube.
I know.
man,
everybody-
I'm telling you, man, look, for over 10 years. This
Oh, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the guy above you.
Oh, my
Bro,
bad.
this man right here beside me has professional haters that have dedicated aspects of their entire freaking lives to YouTube.
Public safety.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I got a whole genre of haters. It's wild.
He said a genre. That's crazy.
That means I'm doing something right, I think.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. Can I ask you a couple questions real quick?
Go ahead.
Hey, so I know this is Duke's show. How did y'all find Duke?
I met Duke yesterday through Cynthia. I've known Cynthia for quite a while.
Oh, okay. So Cynthia's been over here for a while.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because
What's so weird about that, Poland?
man, what?
It's all right. It's all right. Let him.
Who is
let him-
that?
I'm cool with the
Let him
questions.
get his shit off.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just trying to figure out because Duke, I'm not hating, but Duke Faro is a nobody, and them niggas don't. Hey, they don't like that nigga in Texas, dog. They don't like that nigga in Texas. Bro.
I'm not
You
in
see
Texas.
what I'm saying? And y'all
He's a
allow him to come
liar.
up here and
Hey,
say this.
can I
Like, bro,
talk, bro?
he
Hold up. Can I talk
you are
real
a
quick?
hater. No, you just sat up here and hate. No, you are a hater.
Wow.
You a hater. You sitting around here chasing a man just to hate. That's crazy,
I'm not
bro.
chasing him.
Like you ain't got nothing better to do to chase a man around on the internet and hate on him.
Come on,
And hate
man.
on him.
You want me to argue with you? You want me to argue with you? I'm not here to argue, brother. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just talking, bro. That's
I
it.
feel like
That's
this
it, dog.
is-
So I'm
Put
just
that
wondering.
FBA
I'm
hat on,
wondering.
Taylor.
for like a series between you all.
I'm just wondering why niggas is doing a whole rollout for.
I
Duke
wonder
Faro.
why you don't think that you're hating right now. That's what I wonder.
This
There-
is
Who is that?
a little brother, big brother situation occurring between.
Who is that?
Polar and-
Sasquatch?
No, that
No,
was me, the powder
Hey.
dusty.
Hey,
Oh,
Polar.
okay.
Polar.
You feel like I'm hating too?
I feel like you're hating too.
You might have a little bit of something in your
Hey,
chest, a
Poland.
little bit that you need
I'm
to get.
just saying, dog. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying, dog.
Here, let me do.
I'm
Let me do
trying to
this.
figure out why. I'm trying to figure out why niggas
'Cause
is
I was
rolling
gonna-
out the
here, I
red
was gonna-
carpet for Duke.
You know what? If you got some interesting fights or something that I want to review next time, I'll roll out the red carpet for you too.
For sure. Nah, I'm just over here busting Duke's balls. That's it. I'm just busting
Okay.
his balls, man. I'm busting
I'm
his
just
balls.
saying,
dog.
bro. Listen, Polar. Like I think you and me both know the venues. I'll invite Duke to stay with me, and y'all can y'all can do a show, man. Whole series.
And you know what? And Duke has now
we'll
made
call
me
it the
40
sunken
bucks.
place. We'll call it the
Now
sunken
Duke's
place.
made me a little over $40 so far. So Chuck
Chuck
says in honor of Duke, and
I'm just busting his balls, man. I'm just busting.
And I
his
said,
balls.
hell yeah, and bombs.
When you hear the sirens or anti-aircraft guns, you must get under cover at once. If you're in the open with no cover, lie down. The most important rule of all is never to stand staring at the sky. If you don't take cover, you may get hurt.
Thank you. So, guys, those that are new to Flo's panel, you don't really have to ask to speak. Just jump in. If you have something to say, just jump in there.
I want to be. I always want to be respectful. I'm very respectful. But I just want to say this is directly to Polar. Polar.
Here we go. Here we go.
No,
What's up, man?
Can you listen to me? Because we listen to you. We hear you out of your opinion. We respect your.
I didn't finish talking though, but go ahead.
Okay. I want to speak on what you have said. That was put on the airway. You're saying that you don't feel like
well. Can I correct you on what you said last time? Can I correct you on what you said last time before you start?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Because you were talking about copyright strikes and fair use and this and that. But check this out. His strike didn't go through. I just fought the strike and got all this information. His strike didn't go through because it's fair use. But go ahead.
I wasn't talking directly about that. I was just talking about legal rights.
You talked about that directly when you was up here a second ago. What are you talking about?
I spoke. I didn't say it directly to you. I was speaking about but I said Miss Cynthia.
Well, speak directly to me. Speak directly to me. Go ahead.
I just said I am. Can you listen? Can you listen? Because we heard you out. I'm directly speaking to you. I just said that. Yeah, because I'm very direct. I'm very fair. We've been very kind to you of the things that you're opinionated about. You are targeted, Duke, and that's not nice to be coming upon this live that has caused this man to bring a show about him. You say, where did you find him? Every question you have is about where is he at? He's this, he's nobody. That's hating, and that's targeting somebody, and that's really a
your audio sounds bad, baby. Your audio sounds bad, baby.
Okay, well you're having a phallus mindset. Because you're targeting somebody, you're tracing and tracking somebody to talk about the facts and the matters of who found him and what they. But you're saying you're coming on here to network with people of the same community and caliber, but that's not what you're doing. What you're doing is pinpointing and targeting. And I'm telling you that that's not nice and that's not kind. That you want to build and network. People don't want to work with someone that has that type of mindset. You gotta wake up, man. We gotta get in there and it's not cool. And so if this is a show that they said was directed towards him to bring attention to the matters of whatever happened, whether it was right or wrong, they whooped him. He got whooped last week. He's this. He's nobody. He's this. Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
So were you not here when I first hit the panel? Because he was talking shit about me before I started talking shit about him.
No, sir. He was not talking anything about you.
Okay,
he said that
you biased though. You biased.
No, I'm not biased. I'm not biased. They were talking about the matter of the fight and this and that, and you came on to, I want to network with Kentucky. I didn't know anybody else like Kentucky, but Duke.
That's it. That's all I said. That's all I said. He
Everything
started saying I flopped and I'm a whole
man.
ass nigga and a bunch of other shit. I didn't say nothing to him.
After you insulted him, you think a man is supposed to let you stand guard against him in the front of an airway and allow it? That's not cool.
Work on your audio, baby, but I'm listening.
Okay, can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, we can hear you. You just have quite a bit of feedback.
Okay, yeah, because I'm moving back. I'm sitting now. So I was just wanting to talk to you just one-on-one to stop. I mean, why would you directly insult and target somebody if you're coming to network? Everything you're saying is in the matter of, I'm coming to build with Kentucky people, but Duke, he's this, he's nobody. How did you find Duke? What does that matter? How did we find you? You came on the network because you saw it on Duke page, right? That's how you found it.
So yes, Yes, I did come to network with the people who are from Kentucky because I never saw Kentucky bloggers. I never.
That's not what it seems like, sir.
Hold up, damn, hold up, because you're biased. Can I talk?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, so I never saw Kentucky bloggers ever. I only see people post videos like edited content and I'm saying pre-recorded stuff from Kentucky. I never saw a panel holder or people from Kentucky on a panel. So yeah, that's what I came over here for. But when I first came in here, they asked, do anybody know Polar Bear on the panel? and he said no. He said
Okay.
no. So how am I supposed to take that?
But you're insulting him and targeting him, and it's been a back and forth feud for
Okay,
some months and
okay.
years. So
Answer the question. Hold up.
okay,
All right. So if you knew somebody for 4 years and they on the panel, you trying to call into the panel, they say they don't know you. How are you gonna feel?
if I'm with somebody and somebody is prooting against me and they've been mistreating me and miscopywriting my paper, my things, and
Nobody's
feuding,
mistreating Duke though. That's what you got wrong. I never mistreated him. He just up and struck my page out of nowhere. I
I'm
never
saying
mistreated him.
But what I'm telling you now, what we see you doing right now, is insulting. Insulting is a form of mistreatment.
No, you're insulting me. You're up here
Okay.
insulting me.
Well, I apologize if you feel that way. I'm just speaking
You
truth.
apologize.
Yeah, because I'm very honest and I'm
Yeah.
very
You up here
I'm very
insulting me.
real. No,
Fuck is we talking about?
how is someone
I didn't say
insulting you?
anything to you for you to come up here. I'm saying insulting me.
It's an open panel.
Come
I'm on the
on,
panel.
fam.
I'm on the panel
Come on,
networking
fam.
just like you with all of our friends. I'm on the panel just like you, here to support with all of our friends.
Yeah.
I'm here to speak to everybody, but I'm just speaking directly to you because of concern.
Why are
Because you
you
don't
speaking directly
understand.
to me? Let Duke speak to me. If Duke
No,
has a problem with what I'm saying, Duke can say something to me. Why are
I'm
you
speaking.
calling in for Duke?
I'm speaking to everybody. I spoke to Miss Cynthia. I spoke
Okay,
to the young men
right.
and
So
congratulated
you
them.
can call in. You can call in with your opinion, and I can as well.
Yes, you can. Yes, that's true.
Right.
That's
That's
what
very
I
true.
said. That's what I
So
said.
what are
That's
we
what I
doing,
said. As
baby
soon as
girl?
she popped up, that's
What are we
exactly
doing,
what I
baby girl?
said. I said, Duke, you done brought your goddamn minions up here to fight your goddamn battles, and here we are.
No,
What are
he
we
didn't
doing,
bring.
baby girl?
No, he didn't bring me to fight any battles. I'm just a person of solace and I'm a person of correction and truth. And what you're doing is targeting and insulting someone when you're saying you're coming on here to network. So when I saw that, I came on to speak. I didn't speak only directly to you. I spoke to Miss Cynthia. I spoke to Power Duster, told him how good he is. Keep plowing, keep doing. I spoke to everyone. And so I'm here just like you to network. But Duke is my friend. And I do have a right,
Okay.
like you said, to have an opinion. But the fact of the matter is, don't target people if you're here to network. That's two different symbols.
Okay. What's next, baby girl?
It's nothing next. That's all I had to say. And I
Okay.
just want to let you know
Okay.
because I just
Okay.
like you have
Okay.
a
I'm
right,
through
I have a
talking to you
right.
then. I'm through talking to you then.
Okay, well that's fine, but I still can speak and say what I want on an open panel that's not yours.
And let me hit a few super chats. Chuck sends in $10. He says insurance Cynthia. So Cynthia, whoop
Yeah,
whoop.
Cynthia, shout out to Cynthia.
I'm getting too much
For
money.
honesty and truth. Honesty and truth is
Honey,
always the best way.
hold on 1 second. I gotta ask you, what kind of phone are you using?
What? What'd you
I
ask?
want to know what kind of phone she's using because it does not mute her whenever he does the clips.
You're saying me?
Yes, ma'am.
You got to work on that audio, baby.
Oh yeah,
No,
it's
I
probably
think
because I
somebody's
have it.
feedback again.
Okay,
Because
it's
I
probably
have
because
it
it's on
on.
speaker. It's on speaker. Hold on.
Yeah, your
Come,
audio is pretty
come up
bad,
here,
but
hate.
you've got
Come up here,
$10
hating. Your
insurance on
audio ain't
yourself
together, baby.
too. So thank you, Chuck, for some more down. And I retract whatever rude statements I said about you. You have this
Chuck,
man
you're
knows how
the
to get back to
best.
my good side in a hurry.
Come back and flirt with her, Chuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Chuck, come on.
I
And Chuck,
need every bit of money you can bring me. Pay me. All the money, all the banking, all the jobs, all the material things. I love spending money. And all these people here know I love spending all that money.
Indeed.
oh my God.
You know what I just realized, Flo?
Oh my.
We got to introduce the other Kentucky guy to Todd from Kentucky.
Oh my God.
Do you have something like a clip of him or anything?
Yeah, this is the other guy from Kentucky that we know.
Yeah,
I'm not the one. I'm not the fucking one. Chris.
You definitely got some fucking temper tantrum
Yeah,
problems,
you're
bro.
goddamn right.
No, we don't see anything.
You definitely do.
You're goddamn right.
Polar Bear, we got a guy that you got to meet, man. He's a hell of a blogger all over YouTube.
Hey,
All right, bet. Hey, what's his name?
Hold on, that feedback was Faro. I just muted King
yeah,
Faro.
it's him.
Yeah.
Polar Duke and Flameless. Are y'all familiar with cop watchers, the citizens that go out and audit the cops?
Nah, I'm not. No.
Okay, isn't that what you do for public safety?
No, I just got kind of wrapped up with their genre.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's close. like I said, I kind of got in that market, but
We need years old Joe when we need him. Who's wearing the hat better? Let's do a poll, Rocky or Duke.
Well,
Rocky.
Hat.
We're going Rocky, man.
Anyways, go ahead, ladies. I didn't mean to derail the whole thing for this.
Don't co-sign Rocky, Polar. Slow down, bro.
What's up, Rocky, man? We rocking, dog. We rocking, dog. Let's go.
Yeah, I had never heard of the cop watching or the cop auditors. One of the big time cop auditors actually came down here, but nothing happened that night. But I think that this is would you be interested in that, Polar? Like if you clicked up with that, like when you're the documentary style maker, would you shoot those type videos?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Talking like first what they call that shit, like First Amendment auditing.
First Amendment auditing. But you also have cop watching, which is a little bit different.
Yeah, cop watching's different. If you were to compare me to something like that, you'd have to go with the auditing, because we did do a lot of record pulling, and we found things wrong with records and then exposed it. But we did a lot of that shit live stream. I mean, you've seen us get arrested and pushed out by cops, and dude, Polar, I've been physically pushed out by 8 Louisville Metro Police Departments from the headquarters on video.
Hey, so I saw a guy go to Hazard, Kentucky one time. Was that you?
No, I think I know who you're talking about, though. The cop, you see that kind of stuff all the time. I'm surprised that actually resulted in the cop getting in trouble. But yeah, I know who you're talking about from Hazard.
Yeah, because he went down there and was pressing them about paperwork, and they treated him like shit.
He lives there, that guy. That dude reached out to me. He'd been having troubles with that department for a while. And he went in there that day, and they done him wrong. And I was surprised that they actually took action on that cop. But no, man, I've been doing it in your neighborhood, Louisville, like for 2 years now, 3 years.
Okay.
So
Chuck with $5 says, "Did she say cock watching?" And since he asked the question correctly, I think she probably did.
I can't wait to get my dick wet.
What is wrong with you?
A lot, but it depends on who you ask.
And the worst part was it slipped right by me. I missed it.
It did, huh?
But this is what you're talking about. This is Joe Cool, one of our buddies. He visited me. This is actually from when he was here in Kansas City. We had a more successful evening than.
Security a cop.
Yeah,
You got to put your hands on me. Then you move yourself. Hey, officer! Move yourself a bit back. Why you pushing me, bro? This whole area is privatized. Go to the other side of the street. You can film from over there.
Joe Cool.
I've got one that can see.
This is a pretty big channel. What's he got? 142,000 subs.
He's creeping up on.
Yeah, no, just scroll down and look at it.
It's not my Joe Cool video.
Huh?
I'm dropping my Joe Cool video too.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Flo, since you're hosting me tonight, you should go to my last drop and show your Louisville guy. He might recognize the headquarter video that I dropped last. Like just the intro to it.
Show my video.
Just the beginning of it.
How close are you all to Lexington?
Just show the tip.
How close
Hey,
are
you didn't.
to Lexington?
Who's that going?
Well,
we need Sasquatch to help out
I might
here.
need to leave. I might need to leave so Duke can have his moment, because he's gonna pout like a little baby. You know what I'm saying, while I'm up here, and that's cool. I'm gonna subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back another night. Okay.
Gaslighting, bro. He ain't say nothing to you. Gaslighting.
I muted him because he had feedback, and somebody else does now too, pretty bad. But now, are you gonna come back tonight if Duke's not here?
Absolutely.
Because I feel.
Yeah.
I know that you said you're not hating, but.
This nigga funny though. This nigga is funny.
So I'm an objective hater. You know what I'm saying?
I said that's sort of an oxymoron, but I'll accept it. I'll allow it.
Know what I mean?
What does that
I look at
mean,
things from
fool?
every
What does that
angle.
mean, fool?
Well, so what it means is I'm not hating on Duke being up here, but I'm trying to
Right.
figure out how he ended up here because he can't get 10 people in his live stream, dog. So what's the fandom about? You know what I'm saying? Mo3 Sector done shunned him. He's no good. He's a liar. He's a play runner.
This is definitely not hating.
No,
We're
not
not hating at all.
I mean,
come up here to
I'm
hate.
just telling the truth, dog.
You
Polar
are
He
bear.
get 10 people in his
fool.
live.
Nigga,
So-
you are a
Look.
fool.
Look,
So
you're
you
here.
know how-
You're here. You're a fan who came and followed him here. I got a new sub already.
Absolutely.
Objective and
Oh,
selective
shit.
hating is different. Selective
This is
hating
the
is
weirdest kiss slap
look,
shit.
look. So me and Cynthia had beef at one point.
Oh man,
I'm
we've
talking about
had it
she
for a
didn't got it.
long
Hold on,
time.
Cynthia. Let me talk, Cynthia. So Cynthia's been in my inbox calling me bitch ass niggas in the whole nine. I'm not up here beefing with her. I'm not up here starting an
Cynthia,
issue with her. I'm up here
do you
chilling,
just
dog.
run around terrorizing everybody you know?
100%.
Who, me?
Cynthia.
No, not
No,
you,
Cynthia.
nigga.
Yeah,
Cynthia.
No, that's no. It was a situation that
She
was
straight
happening.
hates on me for no
Why you
reason.
giggle like
Have a
that?
reason
I
to
don't
hate on me.
believe
No,
That's
you know
that
how
about
we know
Cynthia.
you're
not
lying,
bringing up that
Cynthia?
bullshit.
Because you
Not
giggled.
Cynthia.
You giggled when you answer. You like,
Right. Exactly.
no. That's how we know you
I
lying.
see why it looks like that, but y'all gotta understand.
Hell
there's
no, you're
conversations
toxic. You're
going
toxic
on
as fuck.
at
You're
Where in the fuck do you find these people?
situations. It's
toxic.
not like I'm just walking along and decide to slap people around.
That's
There's
exactly
situations
what you did with
and
me.
I retaliate.
You
I mean,
straight up took
it is
offense
what
with
it
me
is.
giving you advice.
probably tell
I
your
don't
nigga,
want
yeah,
your
go ahead
fucking
on, go out
advice.
tonight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and go out tonight. Then as soon as you get on, like, where the fuck was you at, nigga? Like, what? You're toxic, Cynthia. I know this.
Why are
You're
you
toxic.
so
I
worried
don't give a
about
fuck.
how
I can already
Duke?
tell you that now, but go ahead. Man, I don't give a
I
fuck
don't
about
believe that
shit
about Cynthia
tonight.
as much as I
Like,
don't
let that
believe
be
that
known.
Polar
But go
Bear
ahead and
believes
say
it
it.
either.
You don't believe what about Cynthia? You don't
That
believe what?
Cynthia's toxic. I don't believe that. Cynthia's sweet, and I
That
don't
she was in
believe
my
that.
No,
inbox
she's
calling me a
toxic as
clown
fuck.
and a coward and the whole nine? What
You
are you
are.
talking about?
You are.
Screenshot it, bro.
You
Shoot
are.
the receipts.
Okay,
Receipt
all
that
right,
shit.
so
All right.
hey,
Don't go
I'm
nowhere.
just,
Go
I'm,
get the
I'm just a
receipts.
little country dude from Kentucky, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I took over Dallas with that Mo3 stuff and Duke Faro's mad. It's okay. I'm gonna get down because
He's
he's gonna
mad,
pout
but
like
you
a little
over here
baby.
following him.
He's gonna
Respectful
pout like a
about
little
You came
baby
here from
until
his
I leave.
page.
Make
So
that make
I'm gonna jump
sense.
down, dog.
Exactly.
They were pissed because he was disrespectful about it. He wasn't from Dallas. He was using everybody's from Dallas content. He had a great series called War on Dallas, and he was making money off of it, and he wasn't breaking people off. There and like
gotta break
Why
nobody
do I
off.
have
No,
to
but he
break
just
you
got done
off when
explaining.
the
Hold on,
story
Polar.
is
Hold on,
Mo3?
Polar. Hold on, Polar.
Content
Hold on,
creator,
Polar.
you-
Hold on 1 second, Cynthia. No, he just got done explaining like it's fair use. You know,
But
that's
it
how
was
shit
fair.
works on
If it
YouTube.
got
No,
took down, it
no.
was
If it's fair
Why do I
use,
have
you
to
know.
break
No,
you
but it
off?
was
What
Yeah,
type of
you
more
shit
gotta
than
is
that.
break
that? Break
nobody
It
you
was
off.
off.
more than that.
That's
It's no
crazy.
different than if somebody took all of Flow State's live streams, went and somehow pieced them together and made a soap opera, and that soap opera was getting hundreds and thousands of views and making money
watch
and
that.
never
Oh, I love this. No, I
But
love
I
this. I
had
love
to
this. I
make
love
it
this.
a
Not
soap
one
It's
opera.
plagiarism.
I
It's
took your
plagiarism.
hold up, Cynthia, because I'm about to go. But I had to make it a soap opera through my storytelling. I didn't just post your content and say Duke Faro said this, whoever said that. I made a story out of it, which makes it my
Hello.
content. What are you talking about? But all
In
right,
college,
y'all. I'll
I
be
got
back
an L
another
called
night. I'll be
plagiarism.
back another night when Faro and them ain't here because they're just gonna piss on my parade. And
Just
that's
like you
fine.
did.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, your
Hey,
parade has
Polar,
been
hey, pull up
pissed
again,
the whole-
nigga. Definitely pull up again, fool. You
All right.
funny.
Thank
Definitely
you, y'all.
pull
I'll
back
be
up,
back. All
brother.
right.
Hey,
I
there you
dropped
go.
her.
That nigga funny.
So there's probably a person or two who's seen that guy's content. Is he good at mixing?
I have seen that Warren Dallas shit. I have seen some of that.
He
It's
is-
old. It's like
You
5
good
years
editor?
old. Is it?
He's
Yeah,
a good-
it actually
yeah.
it was pretty. Well, I mean, it was funny. You know, I'm sure
Duke
he's
said
better
in the
now.
back
You
he
know,
has to go out and come back, so I think he got
Okay.
froze.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
funny.
he had a good story going. It was just he wasn't from Dallas. He was, and people at the time were on high energy because Mo3 had just passed, and they were like very protective of that, and they really had a problem with an outsider coming in and sharing that story. Like the
Which
whole
is cool.
sector, it wasn't just Duke. Like a lot of
That's
that's you, Duke.
that's Duke. Duke, your mic is crazy.
But
I don't
you
know
know
where Sasquatch went, but he.
You know how Paul calls Snafu the whack pack, and then there's Tommy. Like
I'm right
there's
here,
like
but I don't know what to do
whack
about
pack.
that.
I don't know what. Okay, well, fix it, Sasquatch. That's what you do.
Is it?
You fix mics and you know things.
Does he?
He knows stuff.
But that Duke has his own whack pack that follows him around.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
way better.
My camera doesn't work, so I gotta use my laptop.
Right on. Well, that mic is way better. And look, haters are your most devoted fans. I would not be surprised if you all catch somebody over there, Snafu or somebody spouting off weird shit about me too. So
yeah, it's all good.
No, I mean, obviously, he was utilizing your content, so that makes him somewhat of a fan of what you're doing.
Well, when Cynthia was my assistant at that time, it was a lot of people trying to utilize my content to get foothold in the story. So I just told her, anybody who uses my content, just strike them down, and then that was it. So that's what happened.
I mean, there are fair use rules, but a lot of people don't understand them. You know, there's
I can
to be
get
a
into that.
really
We
understand
can
it.
talk for 2 hours about fair use and the distinction between saying the words and actually applying it. Making a story out of it can apply under the right circumstances, but I don't know. I'd have to look at it.
That's one of 4 elements that are required to be looked at. But I mean, here's the bottom line: the reason why YouTubers get away with it, and it's not copyright. For one, we're not making commercial content.
Right.
And for 2, so it's not that protected because it's not commercial content. And then for 2, who's going to spend $20,000 to sue somebody for a copyright over a YouTube video that you might have only made $500 to $800 off of? You know what I mean? Like, why would I? I've had my content stolen like crazy, and they're like the highest paying video I've ever had was probably like 1,000 or maybe. I think I did have one that paid 2,500, but I mean,
off ad revenue.
Yeah.
Woo!
So why would I hire a lawyer for $15,000 to sue somebody over a video that didn't bring more than 2,500? You know what I'm saying?
I think the highest ad revenue I've ever got is like $100. I make all my money off super chats and memberships.
I was killing it on ad revenue. That's where all my money was at.
And happy birthday to Fiona.
That's a genre. The cop watching. I had never heard of it until I came over here to this area. So cool.
And it's got a big because people who don't like cops really don't like cops.
Yeah.
Well, again, I wasn't a cop. I've never been a cop watcher. Like auditing, maybe, but not cop watching. I was actually documenting my own case, like my own thing. And then I utilized a lot of the strategies that I saw, what I was witnessing on YouTube, people standing up for their rights. And I was like, I'm going to apply this shit, publish it on YouTube, and see if people pay attention to what we're going through. And by God, it worked,
Yeah, the system gets irate when you try to stand up for yourself.
Oh, yeah. And it's entertaining. It's definitely something people need to see.
And where can I find it at?
Chris, his channel got hit and deleted. He like I mentioned, he has the most devoted, like deepest entrenched group of haters because he's going after a municipality, right? So like some of the cops and shit, like they're it's their job. It
was literally the government that infiltrated my channel, literally a government employee. So, and what they did was they got a warrant. I got arrested. Me and my girlfriend got arrested for trying to get records. And the cop beat my girlfriend up on camera. It was live streamed. Like it went on the news and everything. And then in that case, this is a year ago, in that case, the police asked for a warrant for our devices, our Google, our passwords, our IP addresses, everything. Well, then fast forward a year, and they used that information to sign into my YouTube and then publish pornography on my channel and got it taken down. So like it's just another move from corrupt government officials. But I have the one that I'm on now. Like I have that channel. It's just a lot smaller, and I haven't put a lot of effort into it yet.
I dropped Dr. Nakia. I dropped a gentleman by the name of Joe Cool, who is an auditor, and this is all of his videos. And he just travels around the United States.
I know he's watching right now. Get up here, Joe.
Yeah, I'm about to hit him up.
Yeah, I like that because that's what I do too. I was wrongfully incarcerated here in Texas and have a lawsuit as well against them for the things that they do. I'm a pre-law major and a legal advocate as well, and I work for victims of the same thing, and I advocate. And so that's why I'm really big on that. And I'm so glad I found y'all because a lot of people are scared to bring their force and their attention to the police that are corrupt. There's good cops, and I like y'all said, cop watching. It's funny because I'm from Memphis. We don't play with the popo. We don't deal with them. But
well, it's going to be a dying thing anyway because the cops are getting more and more protections specifically against First Amendment. So like, it ain't gonna cop watching ain't gonna last much longer. They're gonna put up barriers. There's gonna be 30 feet away. I mean, all kinds of stuff's getting ready to happen. My girlfriend's also in pre-law.
Yeah.
We won our lawsuit. We filed our own lawsuit.
Your mic is getting more muffled.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And so that's what I do, and I'm working on things because Texas is a really big state that legislates and litigates against people and wrongful lawsuits. And so I was wrongfully arrested on private property at work. Went through the motions of internal affairs, going through Washington, going through Supreme Court. The judge wrongfully magistrated me, and then she magistrated her son, which she wasn't supposed to as a peace judge. And so it was just a whole lot of things behind that. And they arrested me for a drug screen for prescribed medications. It was just like a lot of things that went through with this case. And so I can't talk on the specifics of it because it's still in the courts. But it's really, really bad, and we need people to stand for that. So I'm glad I met you all, and I would like to definitely, any way I can, support your story. I also have a petition on petition.org, change.org, where it's called the POP policy, police overprotection, for the police that, because I don't know if you heard about Tyree Nichols from Memphis. That's one of my friend's cousins, yeah. And so we fight for the cause of that, and also men being killed down in Memphis prisons, and it's going under the shell, under the rug. A lot of it's going on down in Memphis jails where people are all of a sudden coming up killed because they have wrongful lawsuits against police. And so it's a really big thing, And so I'm glad you mentioned that, and I'm glad that I was able to connect with you all because I definitely would like to partner worldwide with people to do international work, and advocate for that, on the behalf of people.
Well, did you say you were a psychologist when you got here?
I'm a psychology major. I'm a counselor. I'm a counselor and Christian counselor. I am the owner of Integral Solutions Global Enterprise. I'm a life coach and Christian counselor. I work in psychology and case management, but I'm finishing my bachelor's of arts in pre-law. And so that's what I'm 1 year away from graduating in that and considering law school. So that's what I do. I advocate on a lot of avenues, domestic violence and sex and human trafficking as well, because I'm a survivor of that as well.
Well, do you have Tiffany's channel?
Yes, I can get it.
Okay, yes, please
put that backstage for her.
Yeah.
Tiffany's in her, I think, third semester of pre-law, something like that. So y'all ought to hook up. She does a lot of advocate and things like that.
That's your wife? Is she in Kentucky?
Yeah. Well, we're Southern Indiana, but I mean everybody knows us from Louisville.
Yeah, I'll be in Lexington in August. I've been to Indiana. I do outreach too, like feed the homeless, and like Indiana was like right next to Chicago, so we went out there and fed and went all through there talking to the children and community. So
Cool.
I definitely would love to connect. I travel everywhere, so
Yeah, I got some friends that run the shelters here that we've done stuff for.
yeah, I love community outreach. I love it.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, damn it.
No, thank you for coming up. It's been great talking to you.
And Chuck says hi.
Oh, Chuck.
Where'd my thing go? Oh yeah, Chuck.
I'm being quiet so I don't get it.
No, you don't need to. You send enough super chats that you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, go ahead, be a Chuck.
Say whatever you feel.
It's not that often you get another Tennessee person up here.
Yeah, you just go crazy. I've never
And then
seen
you know what's
like
funny,
this.
Chuck? My dad's name is Chuck. He's passed away, but my dad's name was Chuck.
There we go. We
It
got
could be
something in
him.
common. It could be.
The fuck y'all
I'm
doing
old.
up this late?
I'm old enough.
It was crazy. It was wow.
I was talking to him, officer. You said to security. Blow me, I'll do what I like. Yeah. And that shit was cool. Hey, careful, the sidewalk's private.
Boy, that cop froze me something. Hit the like, damn it. Subscribe to Flow State.
Blow me, I'll do what I like.
Where the hell is Joe, man? Get up here, Joe.
That's when Joe Cool came to Kansas City.
I was going to ask you where you were.
Yeah. Didn't see that little tiny part where I put myself in there. Right? 'Cause he was dealing that I had gone in the other entrance, and so I was like around back behind them filming from that angle.
How come you didn't challenge any of the security guards?
How come I didn't? Because I'm not a maniac. And
hey, how long do you give it before the laws won't allow people to be close enough to you?
I'm not as pessimistic as you are.
Yeah. You think
Yeah.
it's okay?
I think that the nature of law is the pendulum, right? All rights and all that stuff, you know. So if we were living in the 80s and saw the gun bill go through, we'd be like, oh, it won't be long before you can't own any guns at all. But then that went away, and now you can basically just constitutional carry in half the states. And
yeah.
So I mean, I think the nature of law is that it's sort of
They're gonna go back and forth.
Yeah.
For a while.
I mean, back in the 60s, we had race riots. I don't know if those would kick off again or not, but they were deadly back then, and they were real. This shit nowadays is just play.
Did you walk uphill in the snow both ways home from school? Like,
I could have.
Well, here's
I
the deal.
could have.
When they put things in law, which is what they're trying to do right now with all these bills, and like Indiana passed one that got challenged.
Shut up.
Is a 30-foot rule. So, like the law was, which is being challenged now, some people are challenging it, but you had to stay 30 feet back. Or else
I think it ought to be 100 feet.
Right.
Chuck, you know, boots aren't just for eating; they're also for wearing on your feet.
You can lick them if you want to, but I prefer to wear them.
I got my own.
You lick them too?
Yes, sir. Got to keep that shine going.
Oh my gosh!
You know what? I agree with Chuck. I agree with Chuck because he has donated enough in the last hour for me to do that. Chuck, you're right.
For $50, you are right.
You too, Cynthia, can buy rightness.
Yeah. Well, if I got a problem going on and I'm calling the police, the last thing I want is somebody with a cell phone in their face distracting them from doing what they need to do to secure the situation.
And I feel the opposite.
Praise God.
Because you don't always call the police. So when the police came to my house, I would have preferred to have as many people there filming them as possible. In
Right.
fact, most of the times when people are filming cops, it's not because they requested the cop come there.
Yeah, and listen, they're wearing body cameras. So if you think that you're snitching privately when you're talking to a cop, anyone can request that body camera footage.
No, that's fine. I don't have an issue with being filmed. I